Hello friends, so today we will be discussing a question related to BOD5. Okay, so I'm writing the question here. DO initial was something like say 9 milligram per liter, and the final DO means DO final is 4 milligram per liter. It could be of any value, right? 4, 5, 7. Okay, but the final DO will always be lesser than DO initial because some amount of oxygen or the dissolved oxygen will be utilized by microorganisms for the degradation of organic matter. Okay, so that is what we are discussing here. Okay, so the water sample or the amount of waste sample that is given means waste sample. It is given as say 20 ml. Okay, and it is said that it was diluted to fill the BOD bottle, of 300 ml capacity. Generally, the BOD bottle or the stopper bottle used for BOD calculation are of 300 ml capacity. Okay, so now we have to find out BOD5. So first thing you should remember always is we should first calculate the DO depletion. What is DO depletion here? So DO depletion is nothing but DO initial minus DO final. So basically some amount of DO or the dissolved oxygen will be utilized by microorganisms for degrading the organic matter. Okay, so that will be the DO depletion. Then we have to divide that by P. P simply means dilution factor. Now what is dilution factor? Okay, so dilution factor is simply the amount of sample divided by the final volume of the sample volume, and in most of the cases the final volume will be 300 ml only. Why this is so? Because the capacity of a BOD bottle is 300 ml. BOD bottle, right? BOD bottle. Okay friends, so friends, let's write the final formula here. So for BOD5 we're having a formula which says DO initial minus DO final divided by water sample amount and it will be divided by final volume. And what is this? This is your P, means the dilution factor, and this is your DO depletion. Okay, so now let's calculate our final value. So BOD5 in this case will be equal to, the initial DO was 9 milligram per liter and the final DO was 4 milligram per liter, and it will be divided by amount of water sample. What was the amount of water sample in this case? It was 20 ml and the final volume was 300 ml. Okay, so we will be dividing this will become 15, and the answer will be like 9 milligram minus 4 milligram per liter will be 5 milligram per liter divided by 1 by 15, so it becomes 75 milligram per liter. So this is your BOD5. So this will be the amount of biological oxygen demand for first 5 days. So it doesn't mean that it is the total volume of biological oxygen demand for that waste, rather it simply means that it is the amount of biological oxygen demand for the first 5 days, and we are taking first 5 days just for our simplicity and for standardization. So I hope I'm able to help you to understand this, and in case you are having any doubt, please let me know in the comment box and keep supporting me guys. Thank you.